I'm standing in the churchyard of St James's Parish Church in Streatham, one of the 11 Isle of Ely villages forming a new team, and picking up from the other filming of our discussion around authorised local leadership, we wanted to give a little bit of an update after the work that's been going on in our early adopter parishes of the Isle of Ely, and to say that while it looks like being a really important part of our collaborative ministry development in such a context, we're having discussions too in the Ely Deanery and thinking about having authorised local leadership embedded in perhaps a town church with various congregations. So it's a dimension of ministry which adds to the richness that we already have of clergy, LLMs, ALMs, and those who are taking a leadership role within each parish, notably our church wardens, of course, and our parochial church councils. It might be helpful just to recap the policy that's now on the website where you're seeing this video, and to say that on the recommendation of each PCC, a person or team of people, the local leadership, it can be vested in one person or a wider group, and I'll speak a little more of that shortly, are nominated by their own church council and go into a process with our ministry and mission department in the diocese to then be authorised for a time-limited period, likely to be a 5-year commissioning, if you like, renewable, of course, and amendable as people come to join us. Ultimately, it will add to our ability to deliver ministry and mission as part of growing our churches, however small or large, our parishes, or indeed those congregations in the town parishes. We see it as being a healthy development, growing local leadership where the benefit can be felt by our parishes. As we've said at one or two of our PCC meetings, parishes are not waiting for the diocese or their incumbent to come and do something to and for them, but actually to generate the local life of the church and reaching out to the communities we seek to serve. So how's it going? Well, we've been looking at this since the new year, having had some early discussions back in Advent. We're on the threshold of Holy Week, and after Easter we shall be into our season, like everywhere else, of our annual parochial church meetings. This topic, authorised local leadership, will be an item on all our agendas, such that the wider parish, as well as the PCCs, who have been discussing this regularly as a matter arising since we launched it, can ask questions, and maybe it might elicit some input from people who currently aren't serving on our PCCs. One of my colleagues has suggested that our parochial church councils, our PCCs, act in a custodial trusteeship framework, which I think we're all familiar with. Authorised local leadership isn't to replace any of that, but to add to it, and maybe from folk who already serve in that way, or indeed maybe what we might call a fifth column, a new dimension to our parish life. It's fair to say we're quite excited about it. It's going well where we've actually managed to get some traction. Some parishes haven't taken it up yet, but it's on their agenda. And we've got a mixture of people who are offering to work in this way. We've got people working or asking to be authorised local leaders in their own right, and I can think of 2 parishes where one is already an ALM and in another one a self-supporting ordained minister. In other parishes we've got a small team of people. In another parish we've got an LLM who is exploring the idea for himself. And we've got another few parishes who are seeing the whole PCC as being the local leadership in a collaborative way, picking up on all the different aspects of parish life that they are tasked with overseeing and delivering. The policy paper, for want of a word, on the website makes it clear that it's not a one-size-fits-all, nor that there is any bespoke training to be an authorised local leadership. Each situation will identify its own needs in the training area and will seek to meet those needs by signing up for any courses on the open learning that we have across the diocese now. Most of our churches are already well resourced in that area, and speaking personally, I don't see much training as such being necessary to make a start at least. And I would encourage other parishes elsewhere in the diocese to think seriously about looking at this in any context where that sense of growing local leadership seems to be the way forward to growing our churches generally. I commend it to you warmly and pray for God's blessing on your ministry and mission wherever you are.